Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Wait, what? Well, we officially pissed off Cthulhu! What is up, guys? I am mangagcosplay and welcome back to Dredge. Okay, so we're in the home stretch today, guys. We are officially going to go ahead and check out the Iron Rig DLC for this game. Now, the thing is, basically speaking, I wasn't even actually sure if I was going to be playing this or Resident Evil today, because truth be told, I'm still recovering from my weekend away at Anime Expo. So I do admit I'm still having moments where I'm actually a bit dragged out and just not tolerating much. But I know I have to get back into the swing of things. I know I have to let my body rest, and I am. But I want to try to get myself back to where I was before the convention. So we're going to go ahead and basically handle the Iron Rig DLC from here on out. And just finish up. Okay, one thing I do actually remember is that the Iron Rig was a massive bitch to travel. So I picked up the Aurora's anchor, and we are going to go ahead and manifest our asses straight back to Little Marrow. Or Greater Marrow, I can't remember. Whew, I gotta be honest with you, I just got myself a brand new graphics card recently. And man, look at this beauty on it. Damn! Resident Evil is gonna look sweet! Oh. I wasted a day. Whatever, I could always use the sleep. Call it his I'm traumatized and I need sleep day. Man, this graphics card is a godsend! Alright, there's the Iron Rig. So now we're just gonna head over there. And I'm also gonna drop the anchor there because, let me be flat out honest to you, going to and from this place is a fucking bitch. And I'd rather not deal with that. Well, the good news is we found that. So, why don't we go ahead and just start dredging? Oh, you kidding me? It looks way better. Where's... Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go. But like I said, it looks way better on my new graphics card. Whew. 500 something bucks well spent. Okay, that was so damn cool. I love it. Alright, we're here. You dock at a small metal wharf. 4 giant legs stretch down into the deep, lifting a mountain of metal into the sky. Let's go ahead and pull out a little bit from the cargo. I'm liking the music for this. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, I should also do this. Right here is a good spot. There, perfect. That way I can come back here, no issues. Perfect! Now I got all of the cargo stuff that we picked up. An elevator connecting the docking area to the main platform lies ahead. A man waits nearby, a yellow hard hat strapped to a concerned expression. What do you want? What is this place? Haven't you heard? This is the Iron Haven Corporation's new drilling rig. Or it would be if we were on schedule. Right now it's just a platform. The boss is gonna dock our pay for sure if he shows up and the drill hasn't even started. We've got the foundational stuff laid, but we've been running into some supply issues. He glances nervously at the water, large waves rolling underneath the shadow of the platform. The ships delivering the crates of materials keep going missing, and HQ says they're not able to dispatch any more for a few weeks. Look, I wouldn't normally ask a civilian for help, but we're already so far behind. Why don't I mark the last known coordinates of each of the ships on your map? Oh, you mean the shit I have literally hanging out on my dock? Yeah, no issue. If you're able to find any of those crates, I'm sure the Corp would let you use our facilities. Once we get the generator wired up, that is. Oh, yeah, I got plenty. Like, I literally have them filling up my entire dock and everything. Like, my entire deck. So, yeah. That ought to be enough to get the generator going. I'll get these materials sent up to the main platform. Whoa, I give them credit. So that should be in working order, but I just checked the storeroom and it looks like we never got any fuel deliveries. I did find this, though. You can use it to patch things up in a pinch. It's the least I could do to return for your help. Okay, so we got a mini repair kit. While I go and figure out the fuel situation, why don't you introduce yourselves to the head scientist? He's always interested to hear about the local fish species. Okay, then. You approach an old man pacing back and forth near a corn-dorned area off the main platform. He's muttering to himself quietly. Yeah, he definitely looks like the type to experiment on himself. Who are you? The angler turned courier. Isn't that right? The workers were talking about you. All good things, I promise. Say, you must know a great deal about the fish species around here, yes? What have you encountered in these waters? What do you want to know? He looks offended. You may have certain preconceived notions about the Ironhaven Corporation's modus operandi, but I assure you everything we do is with the good of the greater ecosystem in mind. I didn't mean it like offensive. You could just basically tell me what species you want to know and I would tell you. Like, you don't have to be an asshole about it. Before we get into all that, though, it seems my laboratory is also a victim of missing supply shipments. Yeah, here you go, you shithead. I was planning on conducting research into fish species in the area, but I can't do that without somewhere to study. Here. Oh, we got enough materials for the science lab now, too. We'll get to work. I've been picking these up throughout the entire playthrough, so I may as well. That should be enough space for your tubes and fluids, eh? Yes, more than sufficient for my needs. Thank you, both of you. Fisherman, considering you're not on the Corp's payroll, why don't you take this as a small token of appreciation? Soothing tea. Okay, that could definitely help. The foreman turns to you. I think we have a solution for our fuel problem. Come see me at the generator and I'll give you the rundown. Wait, I should tell him, how long have you worked for the Ironhaven Corporation? My whole professional career has been dedicated to scientific research at the corporation. So that's, well, north of half a century now. In other words, he's basically this game's equivalent of an umbrella scientist. Our current executive's father hired me when I was fresh out of college. He must have seen something in me all those years ago. Yeah, this is giving umbrella vibes. So, it turns out that the fuel never got dispatched from Ironhaven at all. I was on the radio to HQ. Apparently, this is a biofuel generator. It's some new tech the Corp wanted to trial out here. And they expected us to supply it ourselves. Thing is, they didn't think to outfit us with any gear for harvesting biomass, and the fleet services construction is way down the project list. Think you could help us out again? You can add fish or most other biological material, I suppose, to the hopper here. Once it's filled, we ought to be able to start the drill. I don't have anything at the moment. Sorry, dude. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and do some quick fishing. Ha! I love it! That's the thing that kind of irks me a little bit. This is supposed to be a fishing game, yet here I am. I don't have the correct ones. And there's actually more crates. So these fucking idiots couldn't just go out there and get them themselves. Oh, f off. Hey, I'm somebody who literally had to fly over 12 hours this week just to go to a convention. Okay, we got a moonfish out of that. Basically, I had to go ahead and fly to and from my home state just to go ahead and head to a convention. Then I had to go ahead, basically, I had to take a 5-hour flight from where the convention to the convention. Then I spent 4 days at the convention. Nothing wrong with it. It was worth the time. Then I had to go ahead and, basically speaking, fly well over 6 hours throughout the entire day just to get home. So, yeah, if I'm a little unhinged for the next several days, don't mind me. All right. Let's go ahead and add more fish. Last one. It won't hold anymore. I'll fire it up. The crushing compactor clunks to life. The sound of pneumatic pistons and strained squelching soon gives way to the stuttering sound of distant gears. Ha ha! We've done it! A large capsule drops down from the chute labeled waste. Though it's clear walls, you could see remnants of the fish you deposited. Well, you'd probably be able to use that for chum, right? Here if you want it. Aberrated bait! Nice! Well, we can finally get this drill started. All clear! Initiating drill deployment in 3, 2, 1. The drill descends. I like the Dungeons and Dragons feeling of the game sometimes, you know? Whoa! That's some good animation. Oh, shit. Oh, great. The scientist walks over, gripping handrails to counteract the shockwaves from the drill. We've broken through! We're underway at last! And what about the huge crack that opened up? Is the reservoir stable? Admittedly, the fissure is larger than my model suggested, but it appears to have stabilized. We should consider halting the drilling for now. Isn't anyone actually concerned about the environment? Also, we would be remiss in our duties to the local population if we didn't survey the area and gather some data. In that vein, fisherman, I have something for you. F*** off, man. The factory has reluctantly become operational, allowing us to manufacture equipment infused with corporation's latest breakthroughs. This is a new design. Alright, I guess I can put this away. Using that rod, I need you to collect specimen samples from the marrows. Just check the fish species that are unaffected by our operations here. Okay, I'll get him. How's it going out there? Let's see, Aren't you going to stop the drill? Yes, I believe that drill has already stopped operating. The foreman should be making preparations to withdraw it from the seabed. It's not something you can just yank out, apparently. The drill team will take their time to try and ensure minimal disturbance. God, what a f***ing asshole. Foundry, a helmeted figure emerges from the shadows of the building behind. He lifts his visor. Place isn't built yet. He gestures to a pile of materials behind him. We're short on materials. Here. Get it out of my thing. That's all we need. We can build the foundry. We can get the foundry built now. God, you can tell I'm like still tired. Good to go. Basic materials can be worked here. I don't have enough to go ahead and do that, so return to town. When the tech lab is operational, we'll be able to work on projects of a more mechanical nature. I have plans for an interchangeable module design. You'll see. I'll show you when we're set back up here. But, yeah, shut up, I got you. Everything appears to be in order. I'll get the team to it. God, they work like crazy over here. At last, I'm excited for you to try some of these out. Okay, I could actually upgrade some of my shit. And I need research parts for it, of course. Alright, let's head back to the Marrow. Alright, let's see if this works. Is that even one of the fish I'm supposed to... You know what? I don't even want to know. Whoa, they even have a new one. Okay, we got one. An osteocrustacean. I cannot even pronounce that word. And then we got that ugly bitch. Lovely. Well, that sucks. Oh, great. It just adds to my crazy. There. That should help me a little bit. I mean... Alright, we'll spend the night here, so that way I'm not going f***ing nuts. Submit samples. Let's see. Yeah, he's one of them. We need a sea cucumber, paddlefish, and tomonstrum. Yeah, I got nothing for that. Let's see. Let's use this. Oh, wow. Didn't even have to worry about that. Hey, fisherman, thanks again for your help filling that generator. I've reported our new operational status to HQ. In fact, they've given me a budget to compensate you for any additional biomass you bring in. Just see me at the generator and I'll pay you. Okay, I'll just go ahead and put some of you in there. Perfect. A figure emerges from the lower decks and beckons you over into the shadows. If you're going to be hanging around, maybe we can do business. Come see me at the undermarket alone. Got some items you might be interested in. Don't ask where they come from. Better off not knowing. You can make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. Okay, so this guy is basically acting as our merchant down here. Got it. Seems to have quite a bit of stuff, so I'll purchase a little bit. Okay, so we got that covered. Ugh, man, this is disgusting. This is why I'm against big oil. Okay. Hey, we found another one. Perfect. Okay, gross. Come on, let's keep looking. Come on. Ugh, this is disgusting. No, that's not what I exactly wanted. Nope. Damn it. God damn. I think there's more that way, but I think it might be better off if we just went ahead and delivered what we got so far and go to bed. At least having this out makes life easier. Okay, I got another sample. Now we just need 2 more of you. What's the purpose of this rig? Well, I can't go into specifics. You understand. But the purpose of this platform is to test a crucial hypothesis that I've been working towards for years. If my hypothesis proves correct, it'll yield a significant asset for the corporation's business diversification strategy. Okay, never mind. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and sell you. Okay, here's another one we needed. What the f is that? Ah, God, it is hideous. Wonder how much it would sell. Okay, we got the other sample. Now we just need these. Oh, we need a crab pot for that. Got it. And yeah, all my crab pots need repair. Lovely. Okay, let's see. Undermarket. Let's see. We'll spend the night at the guy's place, I mean. Ugh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit out of jokes today. Oh man, this sludge is so f***ed. Nope, not happening, nope, not happening, not getting in that, Here I was, I'm starting to think I was getting a little dry with the jokes, and this happens. Alright. Anything worth my time? Perfect, it bursted. There she is! Oh man, this is nasty. It's like gum under the shoe. And me losing my sanity inch by inch. Wonderful, wonderful. Gotta love this game. Alright, here's the last sample, you asshole. The scientist looks taken aback. He consults some papers on his desk, then leafs through an old encyclopedia. This is remarkable. Some of these species... Have you caught these before? They haven't been seen outside the fossil record since, well, ever. I suppose it could make sense. The fissure opening caused some kind of disturbance in the deep, possibly spooking some of the fish up in the water column. I'll run some tests on these. The scientist is interrupted by the foreman outside, shouting through his megaphone again. The foreman bellows an order. Engage reverse gear! Get that drill out of there! Oh boy, this is not going to be pretty. Oh god, it's like going ahead and popping an aggravated cyst. Aw, man. Aw, hell, that's enough. Drill is clear. I repeat, drill is clear. Shut it down. As I was saying, I'll run some quick tests on these specimens. Though from the sounds of things, you may have some additional samples to gather. Seems the reservoir is more unstable than we anticipated. Then, even with the drill removed, it appears the fissure is continuing to expand. Unfortunately, there have been reports of contaminants leaking in the fissure in the isolated pockets. There was always a chance this might happen. So in other words, we went ahead and popped the cyst on Cthulhu's brother's back. Marvelous. The engineer at the factory has been working on a system to siphon such containments from the water. I'd very much like a canister of it. I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. Okay, let's see. The factory, a woman has stood just inside the doorway, sketching a design in her notebook. Hey there, welcome to the factory. I'm the lead engineer here. Because of you helping us get things running here, I'm permitted to improve your equipment with our tech. Oh, good. Okay, so we're gonna have to need some of this That's already half the battle, like a quarter of the battle. I already have the piece. Now we just need a canister. Foreman says we're due to start on an extension to the building soon. Oh, I already gave up that thing, so I'm gonna have to get more. Nobody ever does a thorough stock take at big corporations. Lucky for us. Okay, let's see. Anything of value that you can give me? Okay, what was I supposed to be doing? Locate a local... in the Marrow and the Gale Cliffs have reported sightings of strange ooze on the surface of the water. I need you to collect a canister of it for me. You'll need to upgrade the factory and construct a siphon trawl before you'll be able to do that, though. Okay, so... I'll take that away for now. Let's get to work. Upgraded the factory. Pursuit updated. The factory's core facilities have been improved. We can make more items now. Now let's make the trawl. So we are going to need a basic trawl net, which we have. And now we just need a canister. Got it. We need to go out and get more of those anyway. And I know just the place. Alright, so I got some more. Let's see, put the trawl out. Then I need to go ahead and redo this. Oh, it's an improved trawl net. It's not my trawl net. I need a basic. Okay, the under, yep, there it is. Ugh, I don't have money. I'm gonna need to go out and get fishing. Okay, just sold all that. And now I can go ahead and make the upgrade. Oh yeah, I need to buy the basic trawl net. My mistake. Let's see. Bought it. Got it. Like I needed that anymore anyway. So let's see, we got that installed. And then we could go ahead and basically speaking just get what we need for that so that way we can make the new Oceanic. Nice. Let's rest for the night because Lord knows our asses need it. Alright, let's go ahead and give this sucker a chance. Oh, shit. There are actual creatures there? They look like the nightmares from God of War. The good news is it works. Yeah, look at those fuckers. Oh. You cannot come near me. Yeah, that was disturbing. Okay, the Gale Cliffs, that's where we have to go next. Let's go. All right. Let's give her a whirl. Oh, hey, pontoon lady. I'm cleaning the environment because some stupid corporation thought it would be okay to create this oil spill. Right now, I'm just edging it. Ugh, man, this shit is nasty. Like, God, you figured these companies would actually think about what harm this could do. But no, the almighty dollar wins again. Ugh, it's deplorable on so many levels. Thing is, I'm too vegan and, like, I'm somebody who cares about the environment just as much as the next guy. Like, I try to do my part in everything, recycle, the works. In fact, I'm actually been thinking as of late starting my own little garden. I'm still figuring it out, but I'm thinking about starting my own little garden to grow my own food. Food's been getting expensive lately, so may as well. I'm sure the big bitch that's hanging around these parts is gonna be thrilled that I'm actually doing this. Then again, I don't think he gives a shit because he'll still try to eat my ass. Oh God, those giant things literally look like as if Bendy from Bendy and the Ink Machine is trying to pop a zit. Like, it is that gross. You know, I do have that game actually. I got it as for the PS4. How about I play that sometime? I'll just scaffold through like a couple of the games that I'm already currently playing on my channel and see which ones like I'm gonna be finishing soon, and then I'll play it. I'm trying to at least finish some of the game series that I'm playing on my channel. I want to try to finish it so that way I can move on to the next one. Alright, that should be plenty. We'll rest here for the night, and then we'll head back in the morning. And we are officially back, people. Okay. Science lab, return the canister. Have you collected a canister of that containment yet? Yeah, let's see. Net? He holds it up to the light. For a moment, the fluorescent bulbs in the room flicker and buzz, light recoiling in a pattern against the ceiling. Thank you. It's always important to know what we're dealing with in operations such as these. If he saw anything noteworthy about the liquid, he doesn't let on. Oh, and don't forget about the other thing I asked you to do. Have you had time to gather the sample from the Gale Cliffs? No, I have not, and I am gonna. Okay, so we need a shallow, crab pot, coastal, oceanic. Let's go ahead and upgrade the oceanic. This is why I got 3 of them. I don't have the money. All right, people, let's go ahead and get a little extra cash on our hands. Oh God, that was like 4 sneezes in a row. Okay, good news, people. We managed to get one. And she does all of them. I've been trying to keep record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need any pointers to the contamination. Yeah. Shut up, buddy. Go to bed. Back to work. Oh, God. I had the sneezing of the century a few minutes ago. So my nose is a little like, yeah. I'm fine. But pretty much speaking, I was just unexpectedly sneezing. Not to mention, also as a safety precaution, I've been actually drinking these little shots that have like orange juice, ginger root, turmeric in it, all for immune system health. Considering I've been traveling a good chunk of my week last week, I thought it would be a really nice idea to go ahead and actually basically put a little concern towards my health and get something to boost my immune system, because I'll be honest with you, those areas I was in do have a tendency of being like germ hives, like a convention, airports, you name it. And like I said, nothing against it. I had a blast. Okay, a Nautilus. Got it. Looks like the little nugget that was around Ursula's neck. But like I said, those places can be a bit of a germ hive. So I thought it would be a good idea to start taking immune boosters just to go ahead and keep my immune system up and running. And to prevent myself from getting sick. A lancet fish? Yeah, okay. I'm at the point where I just literally have nothing with these fish. Like, except, God, are these fucking gross. Oh! Okay, so we're going that route. Got it. But yeah, it was a really fun weekend, Anime Expo. I had a total blast. I was hanging out with Nikki. And also Bunny as well. And a couple of other friends who may or may not be joining Ghost Girls Incorporated in the future. Next time we play the other side. Oh, there's actually more areas with it, but we may as well go to bed. At least these go stale. I should have gotten more ice. Alright, anything good? Okay, you know what? I am gonna grab some ice so that way these things stay fresh a little longer. And I'm gonna go around a little more. Let me sell the excess. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and get some ice. God, why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's go ahead and get back to work. I think it's broken. Yep, that's one of them. Okay, it's salsa. Yeah, I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce that. All I can say is it's some amoeba-looking shit. Okay, so we're back at the science lab, making a quick trip. Wait, I am not giving you that. You can take the scale one. I'm gonna get the trilobite elsewhere. Okay, let's see. Sell that. And now we just head back so that way we can go ahead and get the trilobite. Holy shit! That was crazy as f***, man! God damn, this game doesn't beat around the bush sometimes with these things. Found it! And I got a crab to sell. Perfect. You know what? I'll go to her for a few minutes so that way she can repair anything. Perfect. Okay, so the iron rig is over there, so we're gonna have to make quite the trip. Yep, I see it. Alright, you know what? I hate doing this, especially when my mental health is not really great, but... yeah, this might have been a very bad idea, but it is what it is at this point. Holy shit, he looks like he has seen hell. Can I help you? Submit the sample. Have you had time to gather samples from the Gale clips? Yeah, here. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might find to expect. Deep and red, catching the glint of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark clotted substance that seems to crawl up in its way to the vial itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence as if it lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be a fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. Wait, what? Well, we officially pissed off Cthulhu! I knew it! We were drilling straight into his brain! There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So, it's really here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words, but she didn't agree with the Iron Haven's methods. So, leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to the Stellar Basin. It's the redhead! The one that's theorized to be the fisherman's sister-in-law. It's her! Please, go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they'll hold the key to understanding what we're here for. F you, man. I'm going to bed. Okay, if we're going to be hitting the Stellar Basin, we're going to need to get a special type of fishing rod. Let's go ahead and see what he got. We need abyssal, hodl, oceanic, and crab. Let's see, I know I have an abyssal hodl. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade that guy. The bottomless lines. Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Okay, let's see, infused hoist. I don't have a fathomless winch. I do, however, have one canister. Okay, where can I get a fathomless winch? Okay, the traveling merchant or the shipwright might have it. So we're gonna have to buy it, and it's for $300, and we don't have that type of money, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to go ahead and save up a little bit and then get it. shit, looks like she doesn't have it. Looks like I am gonna have to go to the merchant. Please tell me you have it. Please tell me you have it. I am gonna have to go to the Stellar Basin. Okay, so we're at the Stellar Basin, but not looking too good because I can't see shit. And not to mention I got this black gunk everywhere. Ah man, this is sad. The Stellar Basin was always one of my favorite areas in the game. Well, is my favorite area. And just to see it like this is just f***ing sad. Okay guys, it's officially the very next day, and basically speaking, I ended up stopping the recording last night because of the fact that I was getting tired and it honestly was getting late. As you guys know, I just got back from Anime Expo, so my body clock is still actually getting used to being back in my state and whatnot, in my time zone. And not to mention, I had an early appointment in the morning for the dentist, so yeah. So the sad thing is we can't get the fishing rod here. So we are gonna have to go to The Twisted Strand, honestly, the Twisted Strand, I genuinely don't mind. It's when things get to the devil's spine that I begin to mind. Oh, you know what? I think while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and have a word with her. She's literally right there, so I may as well. Let's say hello to our favorite sister-in-law. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Don't mind me. I'm just pulling out my f***it mug and just drinking a little coffee. Ugh, yeah. Definitely need a new coffee maker, because screw that shit, man. Someone from Ironhaven Corporation sent me. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? Ironhaven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Ironhaven Corporation's head scientist seems to know you. Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose? Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. What else? The scientist knows you, and I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here. So far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him. But I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail about his work. Had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office. He saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and on torn shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. What else? Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defensive system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their extortion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially, they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. What else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. What else? Well, I can't say I blame Girly Pop for feeling that way. I mean, they kind of f***ed her over pretty damn good. I'm surprised she wants to help me, her brother-in-law, the one who got her sister killed. And then try to bring her ass back. Okay, a little bit of a pit stop. Doesn't hurt the soul. Hey, I need to save up. If I'm gonna be able to get good shit, I need to get the good shit. That makes the good shit. Okay, at least that's been depleted. Yeah, no thanks. I do not want to see Ghost Shark again. Is there a song called Ghost Shark? Please tell me you have it at this particular pontoon.
Ah.
I don't even have the fathomless winch. Are you kidding me? No wonder why I was having such a bitchin' time. I need to go ahead and research it. So it looks like we're gonna be, yeah, getting extra cash. Alright, time to go through, the area and basically, get what we need. Oh, yeah, that is 100% gonna be, good. Seller, I guess. Ugh. Man, it looks like a lipoma. And that looks like something that came out of Albert Wesker's dick. Okay, so, I did sell some stuff, and unfortunately, I'm now until I have $1.16 on me, so we're gonna do this quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and work on, getting the winch. So this is where we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said? These blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, I think I follow. Okay, so we're gonna need those, but honest to God, I would rather go to bed. Let these idiots suffer another day for f***ing around with Mother Nature. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get some more shit. And basically get myself another research part. Just for the sake of being able to get the winch. And then Mama's in business. And we got the fathomless winch, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it should be available, and it is $675! Are you f***ing serious right now? Okay, yeah, Manga is gonna need to go ahead and get a little finances in. Alright guys, good news is we officially have enough to go ahead and get us a brand new rod. So we're gonna head to the shipwright and we are gonna purchase it. And then find the room for it. Perfect. So we'll rest up for the night, and then we head back to the iron rig and get that thing upgraded. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God I went ahead and put that f***ing anchor there. Yeah, shut up. You already mentioned that. Okay, tier 2, no, that's not what I wanted. Factory. Infused hoist. I think that's what I needed. And then we need another $100. Lovely. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get another $100 and then we will be good to go. I wouldn't be surprised if by now a certain crab pod might have some stuff. So let's go take a look. Well, I got good news, everybody. I got that an extra $100. Yeah, make it more than that. So we are gonna go ahead and get me an upgrade. And just like that, it is ours. Put you away. And then I'm gonna go ahead and basically just to put the stuff in there, but we're not gonna construct it right now. We're gonna go to bed and then we're gonna get the samples for the scientist. Alright, we're here, the Stellar Basin. Wait, is that the item? Oh my fucking God, I've been looking for that thing for a long ass time. Wait a minute. Holy shit, I accidentally went ahead and put that thing overboard. Oh, at least I'm getting some new shit. Oh my God, yeah, this is just getting worse by the moment. Yeah, that thing over there, I've been looking for that like crazy. A slab of rock cuts through above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shaped carved into its face. and 4 great fissures running through the rock base. I can't tell what that is. Oh my fucking god! Okay, time to scram. Oh, hell no. Hell no. We're gonna have to find our friend! Okay, we repair that, and then we need to get an ice block. So that should give us about 3 days worth of crap. Got it. Oh, Christ above. What the f*** is that? You know what? Sometimes maybe even God is better off not playing God. Okay, we got an eagle shark out of that. What sucks is I don't have the room for it, so I'm gonna have to head back to the guy and come back for that at another day. We manifest. Then we do the crazy shit by taking the fucking portal. Yeah, buddy ain't getting that much sleep tonight. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Maui I didn't even need. So, after all that... Okay, so we can just go ahead and sell these. And let's let Buddy get some sleep, and then we go back. Okay, I did not like the look of that. We're just gonna carefully get the hell out of this area, get some more ice, and then get back on our merry way to go ahead and, you know, get some more stuff and f*** off. Yes! They're kind of cute! Oh wait, aren't they f***ing... Oh, God. Ew, ew, ew. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, for some odd reason, this thing, the Medusa octopus, kind of looks like it has tap shoes on for some odd reason. I don't know why. Okay, we got the next guy. I think this might be the last of them. I don't genuinely know. But we're gonna get some ice to make it last another day or two. And then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Okay, that should be enough. So then I'm gonna go ahead and be the crazy ass bitch I am and manifest. And then do it all again by going through the portal. Yeah, Buddy ain't getting that good sleep tonight. Oh man, he is on his way to Crazyville. Holy shit. Alright, you scientific asshole. Yeah, that was actually it. Okay, this is the last one. The scientist arranges the specimens now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. What the f*** is with this crazy ass son of a bitch? The brains of fish are primitive in many ways. Their simplicity is kind of purity. No burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses begin on the bench jolt in unison. Slackened muscles arch and tense before lying still again. God, this guy's f***ed. Modern day Frankenstein, God. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget, the rig is still in need of some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. Do you know anything more about the prehistoric fissure I've found? Nothing useful, aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know? A Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Actually, there was a study, the coelacanth. Everybody thought that went extinct years ago. But then some guys in the 1920s or 30s went fishing, and they ended up finding a coelacanth. So they still exist, but they live very deep underwater. So it's kind of hard to ever find one. I've encountered strange creatures in the contaminated areas. Oh, what did they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp the image in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry. Best to get some rest. Okay, let's go to bed, because Lord knows we f***ing need it. Yeah, shut up. And then we can go ahead and sell you guys. Now let's get this defense system up. We'll get started. Oh, they are quick. Defenses are primed. Turning them on now. This has better work. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the brink, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. Hopefully this doesn't piss it off. I gotta say, I like the cutscenes in this DLC. Okay, Cthulhu's asshole f***ed off. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig, a stern-looking man in a suit. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You, who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involve locals just to save your own hide? Ooh, shots fired. The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. I'll leave the poor guy alone. You, who put this whole operation in jeopardy? Enough of this! Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is in for me alone to decide. I really hope Cthulhu comes back right out and takes your ass. Fire it up! The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. This is gonna get ugly! I'm warning you! Yep! Great, now I have to clean that up too. The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. Piece of f***ing shit. Let's see. We gotta to get this operational or the boss will have my head. Yeah, thank God I've been collecting this. Alright, we'll get to work on the fleet services. Perfect. Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fisherman, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You have to gather the materials yourself. Yeah. F*** off, asswipe. I'll upgrade you. Let's see, tuning speed increases the rotational turning point of your speed of your vessel. Ooh, wow, that would actually be cool. Chain optimizer. Wow, some of these are actually kind of cool. I guess I'll just work to get rid of these things a little bit. Okay, I could actually go to them to make hull repair kits, harvester repair kits, soothing tea. That is gonna really come in handy. Let's see. Oh, he is starting not to look good. Yes. What's your opinion of your boss? My master? Oh, the executive. Yes, he's everywhere. Very hardworking. Always has been, always will be. He needs me. My work. It all has to be correct. Do you understand? We have to be in the right place or else there's not much time left. Have you learned anything about the dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen, touched. It's smooth one moment, silky, and the next sharp, stabbing. He's been drinking it! The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the light flickers. The subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere nearby on a bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. You seem concerned. Concerned. No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. Okay, the fish. So these are the guys we have to get. We're gonna need to upgrade the mangrove piece. Okay, mangrove. Okay, infused coiling rod. Do I have an infused coiling rod? Okay, let's go to the undermarket. I need an anti-tangle line and... Okay, I could do this. Then I need to go ahead and get this. Which I don't have the money for. Okay, guess who's getting money today? What the Okay, we just found Godzilla's arch enemy just stroll on by like as if he was having a Sunday stroll. God almighty, this game. I will never get over that, okay? That is one thing I'm always gonna love about this game. Hey, what the hell is this? You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slit in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer at you. Who goes there? A fisherman? What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I am very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks deep in these waters. I've seen it. It hung in the air, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Marrow for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Oh, God, what the f***? Yeah, I can get rid of the Iron Haven crate. It doesn't matter to me. The courier pushes the lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Oh, God, that makes me want to hurl. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at the Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time it's a book. Pushed through and thuds on the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels! Okay, that told me a lot. Okay, how's the day treating you? I got a package here for you. A delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. He takes the large package and examines it gently with his hand. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. Yeah, enjoy your diarrhea, asshole. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. Wad. Goes ahead and doesn't even pay my ass. I went out of my goddamn way to go ahead and pay him. Or to get him that. This is how he repays me? Jesus Christ. Why I got out of the delivery business. Okay, let's go ahead and enhance this rod. I don't have the money for it. Okay, so that's gonna have to wait till morning. Alright, let's go fix the crab pot and the boat, and then we could go ahead and try to at least make a little extra cash today. Okay, we got a black tip this time. Nice. Let me also get this crab pot out. I was hoping to get the trophy one. Okay, we got a brand new one, a rat tail fish. Nice. And we could sell these guys just to get a little extra money. Perfect. Then go ahead and construct that in, and then we just go to bed. I gotta say, the one thing I'm not that crazy about is because it takes a lot of money, and the fact that it can get a little on the grindy side. That's the one thing I will admit I'm not that crazy about with this particular part of the DLC. I'm sure you guys are picking up on it too. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some more of those boxes if there's any left. Damn it, none. This was a nice little source. Okay, first guy. We got a Boricipus. Yeah, I am not gonna even come close to touching to pronouncing that. Okay, we got another one, an Aripamia. Yeah, I'm not going there. Let's see, I'm also gonna need to go ahead and get the crab pots. Totally forgot about those. Alright, I got a couple of them. Let's grab my one of my crab pots, and we could get to moving. Okay, you know what? Might be better off just buying a new one. There. Okay, that should help it a little bit. And of course that f***ing happened. Okay, you know what? I am gonna go ahead and discard you. And this may actually be a little on the risky side, but I am heading over there to go ahead and, yeah, get a good chunk of this shit off. Okay, you ugly ass scientist who looks like he's losing it. The fish from Twisted Strand, do you have them? I got a... You, like, one? I need an Obapina? I'm gonna have to go ahead and switch out one of my things. I need a shallow. Yeah, I need a shallow one. Damn. Sell those. Okay, storage. Let's see. Don't I have one that's been upgraded recently? The infused rod, yeah. Yep, I got it now. God, it would take 4 hours to go ahead and install that. Jesus, okay. Another bedtime, and then we go ahead and handle this. There. Now we can handle everything. Let's get the out of here. Okay, we got some of the stuff that we needed. Perfect. That doesn't look as bad as I originally thought, but still not the prettiest. I mean, damn. Okay, we got another one siphoned out. Perfect. And then we get one to sell. I think we're getting close to being finished with these guys. Gonna have to find maybe one more. Yeah, I think this is it. Yep, that she is. Zippentekis. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce that because the next thing you know, my brain is gonna f***ing short circuit. All right, ugly. Here you go. Here's the last of them. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. He places the specimen into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. A motor runs briefly and a pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. He flips a large switch and the metal chamber begins to spin. Slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles edge onto graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something. Scratched out at speed, a dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet pure. We need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance. Disdain and dismissal lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? It looks like it's the Leviathan, and he's f***ing pissed! You just went ahead and, like, basically woke up his mortal enemy, asshole! God, please not the devil. And, of course, it's the devil's spine. God, I hate that place. As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence on all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows and hands grip railings, trying to process this spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all of our material shipments, and now it's coming for the rig! A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely! Not with that thing in the water here. Our lives are in danger, and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks away towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? This drill, whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason, but perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback. What do you have in mind? We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporation following us for the rest of our lives. But if we're to be damaged by a force of nature or force of the deed, we'll have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. Defenses. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. You walk to the perimeter of the tower. One of the electrical panels has been securely fastened. Let's do that for now. Submit samples. Closer. Pure. Devil's spine. The wretches. Where are they? Okay, so these are going to be volcanic, so we all know what that means, people. Oh, you know what? Are you okay? The inevitable conclusion. He rocks back and forth, hands shading his eyes from the harsh lights above. Our work almost complete. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you to your crazy moment, buddy. Okay, we already know what this is entailing. Alright, I'm just gonna check on him out of curiosity. Oh, man, that is the look of a man who had a really shitty case of the runs. The dock worker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seemed paralyzed by fear at what he sees. What's wrong, buddy? He stares ahead in silence. Ooh, man. You know what? Just maybe a couple of Gatorades and maybe liquid IVs and an anti-diarrheal and you'll be good to go. He stares ahead in silence. You stand with him for a while. Occasionally, a tremor shakes his body and his breathing becomes labored. Are you all right? He seems unable to respond. He strains, clenching his fists, his eyes shutting tight with the effort. A tear rolls down his cheek. What happened? You notice his neck and overalls are covered in a dark fluid. The same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. He cooked it up! This f***ing idiot! His body relaxes suddenly and his eyes snap open again. They are cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips between the boards and disappears into the water. What was that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until you step backwards, leaving him standing there on the dock. Yeah, he's not going to be around much longer. I could already feel it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get a little extra cash before I go ahead and get me the volcanic one. And then we'll head over to one of my least favorite areas, the Devil's Spine. Hey, you know what? I actually got a couple of things that need to go ahead and be taken care of. So why don't we go ahead and get rid of these boxes first, and then we go over and get extra cash. Okay, the factory's done. Ooh, we can now start making our aberrated bait. Okay, we just need chum and black sludge. Oh, and rot. Lots and lots of rot. Ooh, I just happen to have a little bit of black splooge right now. So we're gonna have to let a couple of fish rot out their days. We'll upgrade the foundry a little more. Oh, hey, we can actually go ahead and make some stuff. That actually could help us out a lot. $10. Hey, been in need of this crap for a while, so this is good for me. Okay, let's see. Fleet services. Yeah, this is literally exactly what I needed. We can upgrade that later, but we got everything we could use. Alright, let's head back over to the mangroves and we can do a little extra fishing. And may as well go ahead and get a couple of things. Perfect. Got a little more black ooze. And I think I'm going to get another one just to be safe. You know what? I think maybe it's time to go to bed. Yeah, I mean, like, I haven't been resting that well for the past couple of days. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. And besides, it's not like I was planning to sell these particular parts. Okay, we still have one left. Okay, for the volcanic one, we need you. And then we need a heat-resistant line, which we can get easily, thank God. Okay. Now all we have to do is just make the aberrated bait and we're good to go. Oh, you know what? I should see what the crazy scientist needs. Submit samples. Let's see. Crab pot, volcanic, hodl, volcanic. So it's 1 hodl, 2 volcanics, 1 crab pot. Let's see. This is just volcanic and shallow. So I'm just gonna need the infused hoist. Okay, this is kind of going into the late night. Okay, we got all that installed, so let's get some sleep. And now we are ready to tackle Devil's Spine once more. Oh, before I forget, I should go ahead and repair the crab pot. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna head over to Devil's Spine quickly. All right, we're here. Hell. Clean this up a little bit. Yeah. Get a little bit of that out there. Let's see. Crab pot it. Okay, okay, we got the first guy, and we got some rot, too. Perfect. And we could get a little extra cash out of that. A Dunkleosaurus! Holy shit, I heard about those guys. Big boys, too. Okay, so yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go ahead and make a quick stop back to the Iron Rig. Just to go ahead and deliver some stuff and also sell some stuff too while we're at it. Okay, yeah, this poor fucker is gonna be in a lot of intense therapy when this is all over. Okay, here's the first sample, and here's the second sample. The other two, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Sorry, pal. Okay, generator, let's see, we could sell you. Factory. For the aberrated bait. Put you in storage. Discard. Okay, gross. Not what I hope. Perfect. Excellent! We got a sawfish! Okay, that's been infected. If I remember correctly, the pontoon shouldn't be too far from here. Oh, forgot about those guys. Perfect, we got a little bit of money out of that. Okay, we can get a little extra more cash out of that because I forgot about that too. Yes! Perfect. That's the second to last one, and then, you know what? I could grab one of my old crap pots, and then I can repair it, and we could get a quick one by night. Okay, let's go ahead and get some ice first, so that way everything can last a little longer. And before we hit the sack for the night. Perfect. Excellent. Now we just go to bed. We check those in the AM and we should be good to go. This last one's gonna be a bitch to find. I can already feel it. For a second, I lost my, thing for a sec. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off and I'm gonna drop these off so that way I get more room, and all we have left is the crab pots. Okay, so we literally have one piece left, and that's gonna be the crab pot, guys. So we can actually sell these. Make a couple of bucks. We'll rest here for the night. Now we're heading back. Finally! Yes! Sea scorpion, perfect. Alright, you crazy ass scientists. Here's the last one. With shocking speed, he rushes towards the table, grabbing at the corpses. The shape that bursts through the blackboard barely resembles the scientist, no longer meek and cowed, now a frightening visage of stretched skin and sharp teeth. Holy f***ing shit! Oh my god! It's like that episode of the Orville! Where the sickening crunch he bites down into the sea scorpion carcass, black liquid dripping from its mouth. I know the I was eating it! His terrible head snaps up to lock eyes with yours. A feral cry rises from his lungs, forming an accusatory scream with freshly born claws pointed in your direction. Okay, I'm sorry! I took a shit in your litter box! With limbs overcome by frantic spasms, he stumbles forward towards the nearest window, slowly at first, then arriving at considerable speed. The apparated form of the scientist crashes through the glass, diving out beyond the deck of the platform, down hitting the water, then disappearing into the deep. Yeah, how are we gonna explain to his boss that his best employee for the past 50 years has basically just went ahead and transformed himself into the creature from the Black Lagoon and just jumped out the window? Like as if he was in some kind of a comedy film? And nobody's coming in to go ahead and ask what the f just happened? Okay. Let's just sell this shit and just sabotage, sabotage, sabotage. I need something to go ahead and cheer me up a little bit. You walk the perimeter. Open the panel. Okay, the black box has a number of empty slots on the top, one of which has a module inserted into it. It's labeled Flea and electrical tape. Considering this is her invention, perhaps the researcher in the stellar basin would have some advice. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to her in the morning. God damn. Okay, stellar basin is that way, so I think it would be a wise decision if we manifested our way back, or, you know, just take the fucking portal that's literally right in front of us and gaping. Like damn Kirby, who hasn't eaten in 3 weeks. Alright, we're back. Oh, hello again. What do you need? About those defenses on the rig. Oh, I hope they worked. The workers on the rig want to find a way to sabotage them. Found their conscience, have they? I suppose they're wanting to look in... Or, yeah, sorry. Found their conscience, have they? I suppose they're wanting it to look like an accident. They wouldn't want to face the corpse's wrath if they were to found culpable. I do have a pleasingly elegant idea, actually. We don't have to sabotage the defenses in a traditional sense. If you recall, they emit a sort of word. At the moment, they're broadcasting a warning. Flee. But we could change that. I have other recordings of other words. Instead of a warning, it could broadcast an invitation. There's one in particular. I've been referring to it by its closest human analog. Rise. I'll prepare some blueprints for the module. You'll have to assemble it and slot it into the top of the black box. Anything else about those defenses? Yes, they worked. Good. It's always nice to have additional data points. Anything else about those defenses? That's all. Thank you, sis. I'll go to bed. And let's see, do I have anything that could help? No. Alright, I'm gonna get out of my sister-in-law's hair because she's probably still gonna be pissed when she finds out that I'm her long-lost brother-in-law and I'm responsible for the death of her sister. That never gets old. Damn. Hi, Willie. All right. After finding the loose panel housing the electrical guts of the tower, you pull out the blueprints for the Rise module. Oh, I do need to get another thing of that. So let's go ahead and handle that, yeah. I idiotically went ahead and got myself some soothing tea and repair kits. You remove the old module and insert the new one. As it clicks into place, the sound from the tower changes into a deep rumble. Wait, what the f***? I think my mouse just died on me! Oh, never mind. But I am probably gonna have to change the batteries on this thing. Rise, my pretty! boss left. F***ing asshole. With the last scraps of metal still falling from the destroyed drill tower, the executive boards his helicopter rotors already spinning. Is everyone alright? Well, I don't know about you guys, but the scientist is currently squirming around in the waters, probably eating a lot of fish. All accounted for in the factory. Yep, foundry's fine. I guess we'll wait for our airlifts out of here. There's no way I'm traveling anywhere by boat. Yeah, I'll sit tight for now. Fisherman, the main buildings are mostly undamaged, so if you still need stuff made, we can sort you out. That's it? Like, that is literally it. They're not even, like, gonna bat an eye about their scientist? Well, he must have been a dick if they're not even gonna give a f***. God almighty. Well, I guess that does that. Let's go to my storage. Alright, so here's a little trick I learned not too long ago. And actually, I learned this when I first recorded this game. If I was to take the aberrated bait after we went ahead and turned the scientist into Free Willy, basically, this can happen. Okay. Okay, that was not what I anticipated. Still gross, I mean... Okay, that wasn't what I anticipated. We're gonna have to try again. All right, I think it's supposed to be around this area, so hopefully... Damn it! Me. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and actually just show a picture of what I was trying to achieve. I'm gonna sell these, and I think we're just done here. Well, guys, I think that officially does it for Dredge. I'll be honest with you, I did like the Iron Rig DLC a lot better than the other one. Like, I forgot the name of the other one it escapes me at this moment, but personally, I liked it better than the other DLC. I do admit it was a little too long, and after a while it got a little monotonous because it's the same thing over and over again in the areas. But otherwise, I thought this was good. I did like the cutscenes in this one, and you could tell Black Salt Games was actually trying to play around with making cutscenes. But I would have to go ahead and give this DLC a 9 out of 10 if I was to give it a score. But I am a little disappointed because we were supposed to be able to catch the scientist with the aberrated bait, but that didn't happen. So I'm a little disappointed in it, but I was thinking about originally coming back to play this game to collect all the fish, but that's not happening, to be honest with you. That's not going to happen. I'm personally at the point where I'm done with the game. I want to hang up the fishing rod. And I want to move on to the next game on the channel, which I think a lot of you are going to love when you see what I'm playing. So, if you guys like what you saw, be sure to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that way you know when I go live or have a brand new video up and running. Also, be sure to check out my secondary channel when you guys get a chance at mangagcosplay for all your cosplay related goodness. And be sure to check out my Twitch channel when I go live Mondays and Thursdays. And be sure to check out my game development channel, Orange Menace Productions. You guys have been nothing but awesome. And as always, guys, arigatou gozaimasu. And see you next time.